What's up, guys? We are Tottenham TV here, previewing the massive game. Now it's become a massive game after 3 consecutive defeats. Away to Brighton. We're here with ItsFusionHD with Josh, Brighton fan. How you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Thank you very much, lads. So head over to my channel, ItsFusionHD, Brighton content, of course. And yeah, let's get into this, mate.
Mate, what are you thinking for Saturday? Saturday, late kickoff, 5:30. Brighton in good form. They've started the season well. They beat United. They've just lost out to Liverpool. It was a close game. Now, last game they came back from 2-0 down against Southampton, and
exactly.
Earned the draw.
Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly. I've got to echo what you just said there. Obviously, with the amazing performances we have had recently, I think in the previous 2 games we came back from 2-0 down, so obviously come back to draw 2-2. I know there's teams we should have picked up more points and maybe a win either way at Fulham and obviously Southampton, but I feel like our performances in general are really good. And you know what? I'm excited for Saturday. I don't know why, but I feel like with the performances going from the games before, going to this Tottenham game, I feel like we could do some damage to you guys, especially under the current form you're kind of struggling with at the minute. I feel like we could do some damage. I don't know what the score would be, though. I mean, it's so unpredictable for myself to say.
Do you think you could get a similar result as you got against United?
I don't think we'll score 3 goals. I don't think so. Man United were absolutely dire that day, and I don't feel like...
Our defence is open at the moment, I must say.
Yeah, I know it is, but also I think Glenn Murray, of course, is our main threat at the minute. I think it's like 2 goals off his 100th goal for Brighton, so I know he's hungry to get that one achieved. Yeah, I know.
How long has he been at Brighton for now?
Well, he was at Brighton at the early stage of his career, literally when I was first supporting the club in 2009 or something. Okay. Then, he moved to a different club and then came back to Brighton, of course. And then, now he's been getting all the goals for us and keeping us in the Prem last season.
How underrated do you think he is, considering last season he got you how many goals? At least 12, 13, 14?
Yeah, I think he got 13 or 15 goals or something like that.
He consistently gets goals in the Championship, Premier League, whoever he plays for. He's now 34, still getting 34, 33? He's still banging the goals?
He's 35 this month.
35, getting near 35. Do you think he deserves more recognition?
Oh, 100%. Like, I think I saw some stats the other week saying that he's one of the most physical strikers in the league, and I feel like he should be getting more credit than he does get. And I can't lie, a lot of Brighton fans do criticise him at times because obviously players have bad performances. And I think Glenn Murray, there's something about him which is very unique to other strikers which they don't have. And at 35 years old, I feel like he should be getting all the recognition he deserves at the minute, to be honest.
Could we have done with them the World Cup?
Right, yeah, we could have done. Especially against Croatia, banging in a goal, but I don't know. I feel like he does deserve a call-up for England, and I'll say that last year. This year, I'm not too sure. I think age is getting to him now, but as proven so far, I think he's on like 4 goals or something so far this season. For 34 years old striker, I mean, I'm immensely proud of the lad.
Let's talk about one other guy who's massively popular at Tottenham. He's a Spurs legend. He's your manager. He was at Spurs, Chris Hughton. He was at Spurs as a player for over a decade, for a long time. He was assistant manager at Spurs as well for a long time. Yeah. How much love is he getting at Brighton at the moment, considering the job he's done?
I think that love is an understatement for him because he is a legend at the club, as well as your club, of course. From the difficult times where we nearly got relegated to League One, he kind of came in at the later stages of the season in the Championship and came and rescued the club, kept us in the Championship that season. I think 2 seasons after that, he kind of stabilised our whole team, got more players, got more depth into the squad, and we managed to get into the Premier League with that man. And he's honestly a legend. Every Brighton fan loves him. There's no Chris Hughton out any time, even if we got like a 4-loss run or something like that. This guy is a legend and always will be.
He's everyone's said he's kind of like a pragmatic manager, like someone who kind of gets the defensive side of the game right first and then kind of plans an attack from you. Yeah, you go along with that?
Yeah, from the Championship days as well, we went for an attack, then we kind of like drifted into the midfield, and obviously you go from there. I think his main role as a manager, which his main structure is definitely the defence. As long as he's got the defence structured correctly, that's where he starts building in the other areas. The defence is definitely the main priority, especially when you see other performances away from home. At home, of course, it always starts with defence. You can obviously you can tell that every single game. Going forward, sometimes we struggle because that's when we stay really focused on the defence and his side of the game. And we just need to put more goals in the back of the net, to be honest. And that's something we're doing this season. And now that it's got our defence stabilised and obviously structured, I feel like we can push on to score more goals now, and he can actually bolster the attacking options up front.
Where do you reckon if Spurs could target any weaknesses in your side, where would you say they are?
I'd say it's down our left hand side, our left back area. Honestly, I don't know. We have a few left back issues in that kind of role. However, our right back with Montoya's got the experience of playing in Barcelona, and of course, I think obviously played his debut against Man United or so, and he was absolutely phenomenal. And every single game from that game, absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, showed his experience. And I say, if you went down our right, or your right side, I'd say, then I definitely think he'll do damage. Definitely.
There's another player who had a great season last season, but he's kind of been in and out of the side this season. Is Pascal Gross? Do you think what's going on with him at the moment? Is he a big threat? Do you think for this game?
I think he's actually injured for this game. That's the downside to it. I think he got an injury against Fulham. However, he did miss the penalty against Fulham, which was at 0-0, and I'm not sure how we were 2-0 down. I don't know how he drew the game in the end, to be honest. But yeah, he's injured at the moment. I don't feel like he'll be back for Tottenham, and even if he was, I feel like Bissouma. I think he's my main threat for you guys personally.
Who?
Bissouma. Yves Bissouma is a new player. Centre mid. Centre mid, centre attacking mid, like Gross's position where he plays like the centre forward, centre attacking mid role. Honestly, he's so underrated, and he's only played. I think he's only started out 2 games for us. But however, them 2 games, he's impacted and changed our attacking style of play a lot. And all he has is the positive attitude, just going forward. No back passes, no sideway passes, going forward. Even if he drives forward. Yeah, I remember a game. I think it was against Man United or someone where he literally just ran past 5 players, in out, so skillful. And if he does that against Tottenham on Saturday, you'll definitely see the threat you'll be facing.
Looking at Spurs, have you seen much of them this season? Have you seen many of their games?
I've seen a few. I didn't see the Liverpool game on. I'm not sure what day it was. But I have seen a few games. I didn't watch the Inter game. I have seen the results flying in. I think the only game I did watch was the Man U one. We did pick up the brilliant win at Old Trafford. Fair play to you guys.
Is there anyone who really maybe you think that can get at you from a playing perspective in terms of how they play, or maybe even someone who you think it could be someone you can exploit? Either one.
There's something about that Lucas Moura and Son. I think if they start on obviously the wide areas, I feel like that's definitely a threat for us because they've got amazing skill, amazing pace going forward, and something about Harry Kane I'm just not scared about anymore. I'm not sure what I think.
This is what the media's done to everyone.
No, seriously, there's something about it. I'm not sure if it's him not getting the right delivery into the box. I'm not sure if it's him being tired, as the media does say, and all of that, etc. But this is something where I'm just not really scared of him anymore. I mean, for the
famous last words.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna score a hat trick on Saturday. You watch now. It's just gonna happen. But I think for me particularly, it's the Son and Lucas Moura definitely influencing your attacking play, and that's where I feel like will damage us the most.
Do you generally struggle against like very pacey attackers that we have?
Well, yeah, you can see by Liverpool last year. We lost 5-1 and 4-0 last season, so that's from them having the pace on the counter attacks. That's something which Chris Hughton hasn't really sorted out in the defensive side of things, the counter attacks. And I don't know if you break us on a counter attack with them 2 going forward. I mean, we're in danger, honestly, with the pace them 2 have got.
But do you expect Spurs to have many counter attacks this game, given the fact that Brighton will probably sit deep, probably from the off? No, you would think. Or you think you go for a bit of an attacking approach?
I think we're going to go with a bit of an attacking approach because we've got nothing to lose. It's against one of the top 6, and at home we'd back ourselves to try and get a victory or even a draw. Something about me thinking from my previous performance, I don't feel like we'll lose this game, and that's quite rich coming from myself. But after the performance we played against you last season with a 1-1, whether it's a penalty or not, I'm not too sure. If I'm being totally honest, but I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm not too sure. Maybe.
What do you think of Brighton's ambitions for this season in terms of in the league where they can finish, maybe go on a good cup run?
I hope we can go on a good cup run. I mean, that's what every Brighton fan would want. Whether Christian will do that, I'm not too sure because our main priority is staying up in the league, of course. I think that's our main priority, of course, is staying up, and then from there we establish ourselves as a Premier League club and build on from there. A bit like a Bournemouth, a bit like a Southampton, and that, etc. I feel like we just need to build ourselves as a Premier League club. I feel like we've definitely got the players, definitely got the depth in our squad. Our substitute bench is so powerful, and to bring some of them on their game changes, and that's something we've recruited very well in the summer with the new signings in Jahan Madge, obviously Basuma. We've got Lacardian back in January, brilliant attackers. Somehow, some of them go on the bench because only are starting 11. Then Murray can't even get a game. What is it? Ricardo can't even get a game in because Murray is out on absolutely cracking form at the minute, which is unbelievable.
Ah, nice. What's your prediction then for Saturday?
My this is a tough. This is a tough one. I can't lie. So I don't feel like we're going to lose because we're at home, and our home form last season was one of the best in the league. Our away form not so much. However, I'm gonna say the exact same at the Amex like last season. I'm gonna say a 1-1. I don't feel like we've got enough to beat you guys. I feel like I don't know. It's one of them where it could go one side, it could go the other. It always plays on my mind with this fixture. I'm not sure why, but for this instance, I'm going to go for a 1-1. I think Lucas Moore will get another goal for you guys. I'm not sure if it is a counter-attack or something, but that's something with my prediction. And I feel like Glenn Moore will get another goal, one away for his 100th goal for Brighton, and that's my prediction for the game, mate.
Listen, I think it's going to be a real tough game. I think Brighton have started the season really well. I think last season at the Amex, you gave us a real tough game. Yeah. We went 1-0 up, but I think a draw was probably a fair result in that game. Yeah, considering on the back of 3 losses, we're struggling from set pieces, which I'm assuming Brighton are probably strong from. Are they pretty strong from set pieces?
Well, I think we scored in the last game. Shane Duffy. I mean, he's a big target in the box, especially Lewis Dunk as well. So
we're struggling at the moment, big time from set pieces. So we really need to sort that out. However, if we can get the first goal, even though we've taken the lead in our past couple of games and given it away, if we can get the first goal, have a good start to the game, and come out fit and firing, I'm hoping we'll scrape a 2-1 win. But that's what I'm hoping for. But you know what? Could easily see us dropping points this game, considering how things are going. But it's going to be a good game, I think. It's going to be a game. I think it will
be as well.
If you're saying Brighton are going to come out and attack us a bit, we could be for a very open game. We could be for a very open game, so I'm going to look forward to it. You're going to be there?
Definitely. I'm definitely going to be there, home and away, of course.
We'll catch up with you then after the game, I'm sure, about it, get your views.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to let everyone know where everyone can find you?
ItsFusionHD. I'm not sure if there'll be a link in the description, but that's where you can find me.
There'll be a link.
Brilliant. Thank you. But Brighton content, all that, vlogs, previews, reviews, everything like that. Go subscribe to my channel, and that's what I do.
Alright, everyone, check him out. Give him a subscribe, give him a like, give him a comment.
Brilliant, lads.
Cheers for coming on, Josh. Absolute pleasure.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me on.
And,
Thank you.
Hopefully, not too much luck for Saturday, but there we go. Cheers.
Thanks.